What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grind. You're watching Urban Nerd. This channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. First topic on our nerd rundown is the Justice League movie time has now been revealed, and people and fans have they're going crazy. Why? Because the time running for the Justice League movie is 121 minutes. If you don't understand what that means, that pretty much just means it's 2 hours. And I guess they're expecting more, which I could understand because the movie is supposed to have a bunch of these people, but this thing isn't. I don't even know that they don't even have a talk of maybe like when a DVD or something comes out, it's gonna be an extended version, sort of like they did with Batman vs Superman. But I don't know. I really don't need that, because as long as the movie's good and focused, it doesn't need to be no 3 hours or 2 hours and 20 minutes. All you have to do is because they've already pretty much established the people, even though you can sort of say they really didn't. But in the Batman vs Superman movie, where they showed the people, they showed Cyborg's sort of origin or whatever. They pretty much show these people. And with Aquaman, you're getting his story in his solo Aquaman movie. You've already got Wonder Woman, and Cyborg. You saw his thing. Flash. They talked. I think they might focus a little bit more on Flash, a little bit more. But other than that, they don't need to go full deep into their background history. They just need to show the nitty gritty, show Steppenwolf, show the Parademons showing up, and then the Justice League having to come together to whoop some ass. That's all I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't, to me, I don't care that it's only 2 hours, as long as it's a good 2 hours. Next we have on and that's supposed to be actually the shortest, because people are saying it's the shortest DC movie out of all the ones that they've had so far in this whole DCEU. So that's why people are going crazy. But like I said, I don't care. But next on our nerd rundown is THR reports that Platinum Dunes has teamed up along with Michael Bay, and they've gone to enlist the Muppets and Neighbors director Nick Stoller to write a live-action Dora the Explorer movie. I don't even know what to think about this, because apparently this thing has been on the shelves for a while now. They're just now moving forward with it, and I really don't even know why. But a part of me does, because you've got the kids that grew up with Dora the Explorer. Now they're teenagers or whatever, and they're gonna try and market it towards them, which I really don't know if that's gonna work. I really don't. I don't see why. But Dora the Explorer, it's gonna be live action. It's gonna be with a teenage girl now. And she's apparently gonna be moving to the city to live with her cousin Diego, where, they all get hooked up on drugs, and then Dora starts selling herself, and then Diego starts becoming abusive because he doesn't like the way she's going, and then they get into some hijinks. Diego shoots or stabs someone, get locks away, and then he's like, Dora, let me, come on, get me out, and she's like, no swiping, no. Nah, I don't know. I'm just bullshitting. I'm sorry. I don't understand why they're gonna make a movie like this. It just doesn't make sense, but it does. They gotta make that money. They're going after every aspect of any way. If something was popular, they're gonna make a movie of it. They're gonna make a live action of it. That's pretty much seems the pattern. That seems what people do. That seems what the industry does. I don't know. All I know is, please don't cast a white girl as Dora. Just don't. We already have enough whitewashing. Just don't do it, man. Don't do it to yourselves, because that's not gonna make it any better. It's what it is. Like I said, I don't really care. This Dora Explorer, I just figured I'd talk about it because it just seems so stupid. I had to talk about it for us nerds. All right, next on the nerd rundown is J.K. Simmons says that the Justice League has a second script being written. I'm assuming for the second one, if there is one, and that's great. As long as if you're planning ahead, whatever, is great, because DC just hasn't been showing that they've been consistent. Like, they've known what direction they're gonna go, and hey, if they have a script, so be it. They've had scripts for all these other different things too. So whenever it comes to these DC movie news, I don't really take too much to it, because they change it around. They be like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Wait, no, we're not. Wait, we're gonna do that. Wait, no. So I don't care. Next on another rundown, T.Y. Simpkins from Iron Man 3 is in the Avengers 4. I don't know if it's a cameo, but if you don't know who that was, that's the kid that was in Iron Man 3 that was helping Tony with the thing and with the glove and everything, where after Tony flew off with the suit and then crash landed and went into the kid's garage. Yeah, he's gonna be back for Avengers 4. I don't know if they're gonna pass the torch if, like, Tony Stark, he dies or whatever and goes into, like, cyborg uh, AI, whatever, like Jarvis. So I don't know if that's gonna work like that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because he isn't having a major role. He's not a major person inside the comic books, I don't believe so. And the new Iron Man is a female, black female, in fact. So I would kind of rather them kind of go that route. But hey, if they're gonna do that, if they're gonna pass off the torch that way, so be it. But that kid didn't seem like that much of a genius. He seemed like he was smart, but I don't know about genius level Tony Stark to all of a sudden, unless he just all of a sudden clicked after meeting him and he just started focusing all on technology and then just went to MIT and all this other stuff. So we'll see how that works out. Next, Flash and Flash and Aquaman get their own Justice League trailer with new footage. I've seen it; they're good. Like, they both look good. It doesn't hype me. It hypes me more, but it doesn't, because I'm as hyped as I'm gonna be to watch this movie. I'm gonna watch it in D-Box because I gotta feel the vibration, just like I did with Wonder Woman. So we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I'll try and see if I can find a link, put in the description, and we'll see if I can find those. Next we got Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is said to have beaten Doomsday in a press release, meaning that Steppenwolf, the main guy they're going to be fighting in the Justice League movie. Remember that big ass dude, Ninja Turtle orc looking Doomsday that they had in Batman vs Superman? Well, Steppenwolf whipped that nigga's ass, and that took 3 of them to beat him. Aquaman. No, damn, not Aquaman. It was something. It was Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Took all 3 of them to beat Doomsday, and Steppenwolf whipped his ass on his own. So I guess it's putting like a level or power level gauge, whatever, as far as what's the difficulty of this new threat that's going to be coming after them. And it's cool as long as the fight's good and the movie's good. It's that 2 hours, Next we got James Gunn finishes draft for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and he says Warlock's is pretty much gonna be the big baddie. So if you don't know who Warlock is, he's the one that those the gold people, this is basically the perfect being that they were making. That the person at the end in the teaser, in the post credits scene that was in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the gold people, that thing that the lady made. Yes, he's gonna be Warlock, and he's gonna be badass. So like, Warlock, he's a villain, but he mostly is a villain. So I don't know if they're gonna be teaming up with him to fight a even bigger baddie, or if he's gonna be the main one. We'll see how that works out. The first movie definitely was better, but the second movie was good too. It had its moments, but we'll see how that. Like, I don't know. It was just like, I don't want to give a review of it. Maybe later down the road, but I liked it overall. It was a good movie. I enjoyed myself. Next we got DC Aquaman and Hulu, the Runaways, both are wrap shooting. So basically, the principal shooting is done. The ones the shots of the people and themselves, that's pretty much done. Now, usually there's going to be reshoots later down the road, like months down. But for now, the principal photography, it's all done shooting. And now it's just, adding the CG and the digital and all that stuff. So, hey, this shows this. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, James Wan, the one that directed Aquaman, or is directing Aquaman, he's a great director. He's got a lot of good movies on his slate. So as far as that he's done, so I'm looking forward to it. Runaways, I'm not too sure. I don't know too much about it. I'll look into it a little bit more. But hey, if it's still with superpowers, I'm cool with it. Last of all, we've got Inhumans dudes. Inhumans hits the ratings low for episode 5. Something Inhuman This Way Comes. Pretty much every episode, the ratings just going down, 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 down. I haven't seen one episode yet. I really do need to watch it. I'm gonna try to watch it, but I don't know. Maybe once I watch it all, I think it's all 8 episodes, I'll maybe give like my overall feel of the review of the show. So we'll see how that turns out. But that's pretty much it. But also, I watched the movie Geostorm that I've been talking about all week, or all last week, and I'm gonna give a review. So remember, I'm gonna give my review and tell you guys what I think about the movie, what I thought about the movie, my rating of the movie, and if you guys should watch it. Which, like I said, I love me some disaster movies, so regardless if it's good, if it's bad, I'm going to watch it, and then I rank it. Like I said, my number one, Day After Tomorrow. But remember, to like, remember subscribe, check out yesterday's nerd news, check out the playlist for the daily nerd news, and check out my review for the Geostorm movie. So remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Sub Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you tomorrow.